My hair is very overdue a wash, so obviously I thought what better day to film a video. Today I'm going to be doing my August favourites, but I'm going to do a remix style, which no, unfortunately, I'm not going to be rapping or doing anything cool, but I'm going to be throwing in a load of different categories like beauty, fashion, lifestyle, home, because I was on holiday at the beginning of the month, so it turns out I don't have that many beauty favourites. Saying that, let's start with beauty. My holiday must-have this year and my saviour was this product from Vichy. It's their Capital Soleil After Sun, and it says it's specifically for sunburn care. Obviously I would recommend avoiding sunburn completely, but it's a great after sun and just moisturiser when you are on holiday out in the sun, in the swimming pool, in the sea. Your skin can get really dry, and this is just so nice. I've like nearly finished it up. I'm going to save it for my next holiday. What I also did was keep this in the fridge, so if I did have any sunburn or my skin just felt a little bit sore from being out in the sun, it felt really nice and cooling on the skin. It's just a lightweight moisturiser that sinks in really quickly. I think it smells nice. Yeah, it smells really fresh. I'm a convert and I think I will just keep repurchasing this when I go on holiday. It seriously is the best after sun I've ever used. One more beauty favourite is this concealer from Revlon, and it's their ColourStay concealer. And I really like this. I've mentioned in the past that I am not a fan of the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection concealer that everyone loves. I hate it, but I think this is a really great alternative. If you find the Collection one too drying and cakey, which I do, this is so much more moisturising. I think it works well under the eyes and on blemishes, probably not on like proper spots, but if you use it on your chin and around your nose, it's really moisturising, so it's good if you have dry skin. I'm using the slightly darker shade at the moment because I have a slight tan, but the lighter shade works well as well. For style, I've loved layering. It's got really cold in London. I can't believe it's August. It's absolutely pouring down with rain. It's grey and it feels like it's about October, November time. So I've been layering, and I don't know if you saw this Instagram photo, but this is kind of the first weekend it got cold in London, and I just started layering my clothes. I put on a long vest top, a long sleeve top, and a leather jacket, and I love, that's like my favourite kind of style. This vest top I got on the All Saints sale is really good for layering because it's a really long vest top, so it will hang out the bottom of your clothes. And then these tops from H&M are really good as well. It's just really thin, kind of sheer, long sleeve, loose top. And I layer that on top of the vest top. And I also really like layering checked shirts and just leaving them open and then wearing a leather jacket on top. And it's good if the weather changes because you can just take off some of your layers. I've also really gotten back into jewellery. I did a blog post at the beginning of the month saying that I really wanted to, and I've made a proper effort to wear more jewellery. I am especially loving wearing bracelets at the moment, and you might have seen in my videos these bracelets that I'm wearing. I will link to where I got them all down below. I did a blog post about it. There's one from Daisy, Lola Rose, my nephew made me a loom band, and Dana Levy as well. I just love all these bracelets and I've been wearing them every day, so I will link that blog post down below. For the home, I have really been enjoying burning this Jo Malone candle. It's their wood sage and sea salt, and you guys probably know by now, especially if you read my blog, that I'm obsessed with the scent. I have the perfume and it's amazing. I've used that much. It's just so good. And the candle is just as good. It really like scents a room. I think this one's a good one for like a corridor hallway, because if you put it in a small room it might be a little bit overwhelming. It smells really fresh and zingy and perfect for this time of year. I love Jo Malone candles. I think they burn pretty clean compared to Diptyque, which can get a little bit kind of smoky. Just make sure you always trim the wick. You see how it's got a bit bobbly there? Just trim that off before you light it and it should all be good. I've been listening to a lot more music this month because I got some new little headphones when I was at the airport, so I've been listening to music when I'm on the tube and on the go, and the 3 albums I've been listening to that are on my phone are Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran and John Mayer. John Mayer, I actually have like all his albums, so I normally just shuffle all of his music, but those are the 3 artists that I'm absolutely loving at the moment, so I will link them down below. And Sam Smith is just really chilled and soulful. Ed Sheeran, you guys know by now, I'm just obsessed. And John Mayer has a completely different range of music. He's got some more country stuff and some more rocky stuff, but he has the most incredible voice and the most amazing guitar player, so I love all his stuff. I've been completely obsessed with the YouTube series Hey USA, which features Grace and Mamrie, and they are just so funny. I will link it down below. It's on like a bit of a random YouTube channel called Astronauts Wanted, but they have their own little series and they're basically traveling around America and just being themselves and being really funny, and it's so well filmed and edited and it's like cut together so well. It's just so entertaining. I've been watching it like when I get ready in the mornings, and I think it's great. I've also been obsessed with this guy on Instagram called Final Cut King. I think Mark, Anna's boyfriend, introduced it to Rich, and then Rich told me about it. And it's basically this guy that makes really short little Instagram videos using Final Cut Pro. And it's clever things like he'll smash a window and it will turn to water, or he'll put a picture of a cat in a printer and then an actual cat will come out of the printer. It's just really clever little editing things, and I find them so entertaining when you're just flicking through Instagram. Something really different, something that an editing geek like me would love, and I definitely recommend following him on Instagram, so I will link that down below as well. I've been trying loads of different restaurants recently in London, as you would know if you watch my vlogs. I should basically call my vlogs just like eating in London, because I'm just always eating in them. But I've got two restaurant recommendations for you. One that's more expensive, and it's Chotto Mate, I think it's called. And it was delicious, kind of Asian fusion, slightly Mexican-y maybe, but mainly kind of like sushi foods. And it's in Soho. It is a little bit expensive, but you can do like sharing menus, which is what me and my friends did, and it was seriously the most delicious meal I've had in months, probably since like duck and waffle. I really liked it. Another one is one I went to last week, which is called EF Mexican, I think, and it's started by the same lady that does Oaxaca, which is a really nice Mexican chain. I think she won MasterChef. They do like really cool drinks that you can refill yourself. They do nice like homemade ice cream, and then they do all the kind of burritos, tacos that you normally get in a Mexican, and it was really cool. It's a good one to go to with friends. It's like self-service, and it's very laid back and relaxed and just delicious. I thought I'd also throw in some newbies, which are basically products that I think will be favourites, but I've only been loving them in the last week, so they're quite new still. The first one is from Kiko's new collection. I can't remember what the collection is called. It's something to do with like Queen of Hearts maybe, or something like that. This is their Sculpting Bronzer in 02 Precious Sienna, and oh, I love this. It looks like this. So it has a bronzer contour side, like a lighter bronze and a darker one, and then a highlight. And this is so nice. It is a little bit dark, so it works for me now, but I think when I lose my tan it might not work for me. The lighter bronze is perfect for contouring, the darker one's too dark for me, but the highlight is really nice as well. And I like how they give you more bronzer than highlight, because you're obviously going to use more bronzer. It's a really nice formula, it's a really cute little palette, and yeah, definitely recommend that from the new Kiko collection. I've also been loving this mascara from Stila, and it's the Mile High Lashes. I think Stila have had a bit of a makeover. I will talk about that more though in my next video. This is their Jet Black Mascara, and you guys know what I'm like with mascaras. I think the minute I try it, I just know if it's for me or if it's not for me. And the minute I tried this one, I got so excited, and I haven't really felt that way about a mascara since the Clinique High Impact Full Volume that I absolutely love. It probably could give a little bit more volume, but in terms of length and curl, it's amazing. You hardly need to put any effort in. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see, my lashes look pretty long. And I know with mascaras, because I have quite long curly lashes anyway, a lot of them work better for me than most people. But I do also find mascaras that don't work for me, and this one's really great. It's got like a plasticky brush, and it grips the lashes really easily. And I feel like you can really get length in there, so I absolutely love this. So that's everything for my August favourites remix. Let me know if you like the different format this month. I've been trying a lot of new products recently, so I'm going to do like a product review video coming up. But for now, if you want to watch any of my past videos, I will link them at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!